Good morning, good morning, good morning. And here we see moi on another epic resin project. I decided to use chameleon flakes. I've been using a lot of the chameleon mica powders. Decided to have a little go with the flakes since I have some. I haven't used them in a while. I was just noticing how different these are to apply to a mould versus the mica powder. The flakes, you need a lot, and they're not really movable. You kind of scrape them around. So getting them to move around the mould is a little bit more challenging than using the mica powder version. But of course, having said that, they do give a really nice effect. So I bought this mould because it attracted my attention. It's unusual, and I thought, well, let's go with something colourful, because these are supposed to represent, the pattern of them is almost like if you throw a pebble into water and then that pebble causes the ripples to radiate out. That's exactly what these look like. And then with the added interest of the little propagation bulbs, they call them vases, I call them bulbs, they look like bulbs to me. I thought that is interesting. I could really be creative and do something nice with this. So that's what we're doing right now. And I must say, these chameleon flakes, they are stunning. I really like them. And the colour shift in all of them is incredible, as you will see. And I'm just making sure that I've covered everything, because it's very easy with these flakes, because as I say, they don't transport as easily as the powders, to miss a spot. And then I go over the whole thing with a bigger brush and blend a bit more. And I thought, well, hey, let's have some sort of contrast in here. And I decided to clean out the bits that were flat, that didn't actually have any ripple pattern on them, because I thought that might be interesting, to an interesting contrast, something plain to the iridescence and the colour shift of the flakes. So that's why I'm doing this, and it is painstaking. I found the best way to clean was to grab myself some Q-tips and wrap the ends in a wipe, so that the moisture from the wipe transferred into the Q-tips, and that way the moisture lifts off the flakes, because they're also very difficult to remove. So this is what worked for me. As you can see, it's pretty painstaking. So I did around the edges, and as I said, the bits that were flat, that actually had no ripple pattern on them. Here is the second piece. As you can see, this one's square. Same method, just apply the flakes. The reason that I didn't put the names of the flakes on the screen was because I kind of lost track of them, and some of them are a little bit similar, so I just thought since there are only 6 in a packet, and you might not want to put your colours on in the same order that I did, I decided to not put the names up. So, same process, painstaking removing, using the wipe and wetting the cotton buds with it. Now here comes the fun part, mixing up the resin. I also thought, well, since the colour shift in these flakes is so dramatic, they obviously need, all chameleon powders need a dark background, a dark resin poured onto them in order to make the colours pop. So I decided to do this one black, and in a minute when I've finished pouring this one, you'll see that I did the square one of my favourite blues, Nokon Blue. I really love that. I thought it would just be nice again to play with the colour, since the colour of the flakes is so intense, just to go with something additional. There's that lovely Nokon Blue. Okay, so all poured, now left to cure. So I didn't talk over the bits where the sounds are, because I know some people like those sounds, you know, when you unmould something. And look at the colour shift in that. I mean, it goes through all the ranges. And now you can see where I just left it plain black, just for something interesting. More lovely sounds. And I love the pattern that the blue left on the back of there. And I think maybe my honest opinion is, where I did the blue one and the black resin, I think I actually like the blue better. I think it contrasts more with the actual colours. So in this case, black wouldn't have been my go-to colour for the reverse to make the colours pop. I think I would have gone with blue, but it was an experiment just to see, you know, what they look like. And here they are, the finished article with flowers in and the bulbs on. And if you look very closely on the flower in the middle, caterpillar on the right hand edge, help from Mother Nature, a little cameo there from a caterpillar. I didn't actually see that until I was looking at it after the film had been edited, and I thought, oh look, little caterpillars helping me with my video. So that was very fortuitous. Just funny, the little things you miss, and then you go, hey, look at that. But that's how I used mine. I put flowers in from my garden.